Food insecurity is just one of the outcomes we've seen from this pandemic. The Arkansas Foodbank says in 2020, it distributed 37% more food to people in the natural state. Now, to give you an idea, the food bank had 602 mobile food distributions in 2020. That's compared to just 51 in 2019. Our Haley Brooks has more on how big a difference 37% can make.
Everything was so intense this year.
In early 2020, Arkansas had its first COVID-19 case. As the pandemic stretched across the natural state, the Arkansas Food Bank saw the direct effect of thousands more struggling for their next meal.
And they had lost their jobs just overnight. And with that, they still had bills to pay. They still had families to take care of.
Rhonda Sanders is the CEO of the Arkansas Food Bank. It's not uncommon for Sanders to step out of the boardroom to hand out food at mobile distributions. Her first during the pandemic was at the outlets in Little Rock. She says she was shocked by the increase in people.
We had planned for 850 to 900, and we could have done 2 or 3 times that many. And they were lined up.
That day after the last box of food was handed out, Sanders stayed for several hours, having to turn people away.
We heard it's real. We knew we were doing more for people, but to see it visually, it is a shocking thing.
Sanders says in 2019, the food bank distributed 29.5 million pounds of food. In 2020, they distributed 40.4 million pounds of food. Federal emergency programs helped make up that 10 million pound increase, but Sanders said a lot of those are scaling back in 2021. Meanwhile, the food bank says they are not seeing a decrease in people who need help.
Right now in January, we're looking at delivering 500,000 more pounds of food than we did this time last year.
In Little Rock, I'm Haley Brooks.
To learn more about food bank programs, head on over to our website, krk.com.